everyone, it's Marcie Besecker. I am a coach and manager with Fun Stamper's Journey. Why don't you come on in, have a seat, and let's get crafty. Hi everyone, it's Marcie Besecker, and I started working on a fun project and thought, wait, I'm going to stop and do a video. Let's see if it works out. I'm playing with the Heart Gel Press, and I want to make a fun card with the gel press. I've been wanting to use the hearts and I haven't yet. I started it, I did one quick little print and it came out super cute. So I have kind of another idea of what I want to do, and I'm going to redo it right now and get started and show you what I'm kind of thinking. So I have the Heart Gel Press and I have my plastic worksheet here. What I did is I'm going to slide this up. I took a red candy apple card base, and I'm going to do a black trim, and then I'm hoping for a beautiful piece of paper to go right there from our project here. So what I'm going to do is cut myself a piece of paper real quick to fit over this gel press, because I just used one, and like I said, I was thinking, oh, I should do a video. So let's see what we come up with. All right, so what I did is I took, and I know the white is dye and this is a fusion of pigment and dye, but I'm going to go for it. So what I did, and I'm almost out of the white, I tend to like it and use it. So I'm going to put some white on there because there's a little bit still on there. The white's pretty wet and stays that way. My red doesn't come out as fast. I think the red is just a thicker color, and my last one came out pretty pink, so I want to put a little more red. Okay, hopefully that's not too much. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pounce it and just kind of roll and try and get it all over my brayer, but this little plastic sheet is not wanting to play. Okay, so now I'm going to bring this back in and roll it over all the hearts. Make sure everybody's got some color, and it looks like they do. But now I think what I'm going to do is take this gold. I know I'm getting messy, but it's okay. And I'm just going to lightly squeeze. Lightly squeeze. I just want to put some gold, chunky. If you pull hard, it sprays. If you pull lightly, it chunks. And I'm kind of wanting the chunk look. Okay, so let's just see how that comes out. It doesn't look quite as red as I'd like, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. So you just lay this on here and lightly just go over so you can pick up all of your color. And you can do this with acrylic paints too. You can see where the gold is kind of soaked, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. Ooh. So we got some metallic-y gold, and it's kind of splotchy in some spots, and I am perfectly okay with that. That's the whole gel press deal. Like, I probably won't use this mess up here because that's where I stuck my finger in, and that's okay. But, ooh, pretty. I'm going to do another one. I'm going to try and do it a little redder. So I'm not going to add any more white because I think we have a lot on there. Oops, I need another piece of paper. I like doing the gel press. You just don't know what you're going to get. And so it's kind of fun because you don't know what you're going to get. And I can always put these pieces aside and use it for something. And I'm wondering, I think I'm going to use, instead of the fusion, I'm going to use liquid color now. Now I'm really changing stuff up. So maybe I will put just a tad of the white, not a lot, and some liquid color, which is a little more liquidy, and it's a different thing than the fusion. Oh, now I'm really changing it. All right, and now I'm gonna, see now it's giving me more of that red that I want. It's more, looks like a hot pink, but I'm gonna turn this because it seems like my end over here is not getting a lot of, there we go. And if you go off on the paper, that's okay. All right, so now I am just gonna make sure everybody gets color. Well, it looks like they did. All right. There we go. Now I am going to, well, because I have gold on here already, I'm going to stick with the gold. But maybe what I'm going to do, no, I think I'm going to do this. I was thinking of the silks, but I think I really want to stay with this. I really like the gold and the pink together. Okay, I think everybody's got a little bit of gold. All right. Lay it down. I'm going to carefully lay it down now. Make sure it's all on the top of the I actually have another brayer. I think I'm just going to do this. Okay, so now I think I've touched everywhere. So here we go. What do we have? Ooh. Can you see the metallic in there? So this is going to be my fun card, but I'm kind of thinking I'm going to do one more and just go red. Like red, red, red. That's it. Because I really want, okay, so what I'm going to do is move this and I'm going to go, oops, get another sheet. These come in our stamp set, so they're super nice to use for things like this. And I think what I'm going to do is just do liquid color. And I'm changing my mind. I can do that. I'm going to use paint. I'm going to use paint. And I think I'm going to use a little bit. Nope, I'm just going to use red. Let's just go red. Okay. That's probably way too much, but that's okay. I'll make more. I'm going to send all my kids and everybody. But I don't think I want it super red. Nope, I think I am going to go super red. I'm going to do all red because whatever's on this is going to mix in it, and I'm okay with that. And you can see all of this now. It's not wanting to roll. There we go. All right, so now it has a little bit of the pink, but it's much redder. I like that better. There's a lot of paint up here, so I'm gonna. And it's kind of chunky, and I'm good with that. I like that. I like that look. Okay, so I'm gonna leave that there because I will use that again. Again, I'm gonna use my gold. Okay. And I did not cut paper, so let me do that. Okay, and here we go. Lay it on. I put my other brayer somewhere away. A little pressure on it. Okay, my brayer stayed clean. Ooh, very pretty. And now I think what I'll do is I'll take splashes and or silks and put some on there too. So I'm going to set that right there to dry for a bit. And ooh, the one thing with this is it really becomes a mess, and I'm okay with that. But you know what? While I have it out, I'm going to quickly do some up here at the top because I have some smaller pieces of paper. I didn't add more gold. That's okay. I'm just thinking for a fun background. So you can just keep printing and printing and using this. I mean, why waste the paint? And so now I think what I'll do is add a little bit of white, just a little. That's what's fun about this is it's messy, but it's fun. And you're like, what am I gonna, what is it gonna come out like? I don't know. And so I like it has a little bit of white swish going on. And I'm just gonna take a scratch piece of paper here. Well, it's not really scratched, but I'm gonna cut it down a little bit. This could be backgrounds. This could be so many things. You could cut out the heart and use it. You could use it for, you know, a piece that you're doing that's more of a collage type. I mean, look how pretty those red hearts are. So here were the first ones. Fun. Here were the second ones that got a little darker, a little more gold in them, which I really like. And then I did the reds. And now I'm just doing a little more red while I have it here. And now we're in the same family tones. So what I'm going to do now is now I'm going to go back to, oh, let me see, what do I want to do? I think I'm going to add some sweet berry. Let's see what it does, because why not? Okay, we'll add that to it, change the color a bit. Now it should be a darker kind of color. Okay, and now this is really going to be crazy because I've done this before. I'm taking some gold out of my re-inker, my metallic. And I'm just going to add it. Just not very much. Not very much because it's almost gone. There we go. I told Fun Stamper's Journey that we need to have just the re-inker part of it, just for all this yumminess that we're doing. Okay, so now I'm gonna add that gold on here. Okay, so that has gold. And I'm just gonna take this one right here. And like I said, if you pick up the part that's, you know, in between the hearts, I'm okay with that. This is, once you start doing gel press, it's all artsy. It's all, you know, there's so many things you can do with this. Okay, so now I'm going to re-ink this, and then I'm going to take my black silk. Now this is getting really artsy. Now I'm going to splash a little. And now I'm just going to take another large piece. My paper cutter is like, wait a minute, I'm running out of places over here of paper. Okay, so now I'm going to just lay it down again and just slightly. And so I don't want to waste my ink and I don't want to waste my color that I have, so I'll make several. And you could pull it out and do something else with it. Like I've been adding different mediums just to see what I have and what I like. I don't like that because it's just splotchy kind of looking, but as a background it may be okay. But yeah, black is a little harsh, I think. Maybe a silver would have been okay, something a little bit different. So I'm just going to set that one aside because I don't ever throw anything away. I could use it in the future. Okay, so I'm just going to lay this stuff down, especially since I put paint, and just keep it wet. We're going to move it aside. And same with this. I'm just going to set it here. And I'm just going to move this over a little bit. Okay. So now, normally I would just clean this whole thing up and then go to my card, but I'm going to find one of these that's drier to use. That one's still wet. That one's fairly dry. Okay, so we're just going to stick those up over there. And this was the first pink one I did before I got on the screen, but look how pretty the difference is. I love this one with the gold, but I'm using a red card, so we're gonna use those later. So for now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this down to the size that we want. So let me just move all this up, pull this down. Now my poor desk is very messy. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I wanna make sure your screen is a symbol bit. So I have these already done. I'm going to cut this down to the size I need. And I think I'm going to make it fairly simple. So I'm going to use that. And make sure you put your lids back on this because I'm picking it up. That's a good word. I picked it up to shake it, to use it, and kind of went everywhere. I was lucky I didn't shake that hard because it just kind of went on my desk. But okay, so what I'm going to do is I want to glue this on here, but I think I'm going to add I like that it has the gold here and here, so I'm probably going to put the sentiment up there. I don't know. I have to try and figure that out yet. But I think what I'm going to do is glue this down. And I'm just kind of coming up with this. This is why I decided to pull the video and do this, just because I'm kind of coming up with something as I go. Now, at this point, I don't mind tying in a little black and maybe putting a little bit of this because I just love silk. I just didn't like how it looked when it kind of spread and it didn't come up. I'm looking at it again. You can see it doesn't come out. It's not shiny. Like this is going to come out sparkly and shiny, which I like better. So I want to make sure you get that off. And normally I have a paper underneath me, but obviously it was taken with the gel. Okay. All right, I'm wiping my hands one more time. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I want to take some twine. I'm blowing on the silk because the paint and ink on here is wet. You can see where the white is, the silver has dried, and the black has the metallic on it. But on the wet, it's still wet. So I'm going to run my heat gun for just a sec to dry those others. And it's because it's got that wet paint underneath it. Normally I would let these dry longer before I would put the card together. Okay, so they're not completely dry, but they are on their way. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to create a triple bow, and I'm going to leave a tail on it too. So, and I leave quite a long one so I can wrap it. And I'm just guessing at the size right now. So you're going to take this around and do the regular triple bow. And I've showed that on other videos. And pull that through. Oops, I'm sorry, I'm doing it off screen. Okay, and then there's your triple bow. So what I'm going to do is put this here and take the string under my bow. 2, 3. And just kind of line it up. But I want the bow to move over. So you just bend your card slightly and move your bow. Okay, so now I'm going to take this and just tie it in a knot. So my triple bow is right where I want it. And now I'm going to tie a knot on top of it. So I tied a triple bow, but I left a tail on it, and I tied my bow, and then I left a long enough twine to wrap around my card. So now I'm just going to tie that in another knot. Double tie so that I have my tails. So I still was able to use the triple bow method. Okay. So now there's that. Now I'm going to put my foam squares on. Remember, I'm being careful, the front is still wet. All right. And I'm going to put this on here. And now I want to use this stamp set, Annual Celebration, and I pulled out the Happy Valentine's Day. And I'm going to pull out the black ink. And I'm going to, I don't know which way I was stamping here, but oh well. So I'm going to stamp a sentiment. Wipe that off. And then punch it with our punch. Now our punch is really nice if you have issues with your hands. It's just a nice squeeze. The cartridges come out. You buy the handle by itself, and then your cartridges just slide in. And so I put the name on this one. This was my first one, and it's called Tag Time. And I just wasn't sure how I was going to label them or anything. So that's how I did. This was my very first punch that I received from FSJ. Now I'm going to do it down. I'm going to do it this way so that I want the top of the tag up on the top right. Because the words are kind of long, I just want to make sure I have enough space to do my little hole punch. So I'm going to do it like that. And I have okay, so I'm going to use this and my hole puncher, which I really love this because you can put your hole anywhere you want in the middle of a huge piece of paper. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to put that here, and it has the pieces on here, your little hole thing there. And so I'm going to just put it right about there. Okay, so there's my circle. I didn't push very hard, but it came out just fine. So there's my circle. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another little piece of twine like this. And I'm just going to go through the hole and then grab the twine. Pull it up, and then just maybe, just kind of make it short. Not too long. I don't want it sticking all over. And then I'm just going to put this in here. Super simple, super quick. Yeah, I kind of want it to look like it's hanging, so I'm going to slide these two underneath here. And I'm just going to put it right there. Super quick, super simple. Happy Valentine's. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these here. Oops, I'm not going to use silver because I'm using gold. And let's see, my gold ones. Here's my gold. I'm going to use my gold here. A little one here. And I'll use a different, maybe this size. Right here. I think I'm going to put it right here. There you go. Cute, simple. And I think I'm actually, because I love silk, you can see the gold, but I want a little bit more gold. That's, and you can see how fun it is because it spreads. It touches the paint and it spreads, but it's still that shimmer gold, which I love. All right, well, that was fun. Well, thanks for joining me. I just really wanted to play with that heart gel press, and I haven't. I've done the gel press a lot, but the heart one I kept wanting to use, and now it's a perfect time being Valentine's Day. So here's the card. You can see the shimmer on it in the video, in the camera there, I hope. It's super fun, super shiny, but artsy and simple. I just added some twine, took a tag, added a little sentiment there, and super cute. So I thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day. I have some specials I wanted to quickly share with you. There's the mystery box. So if you want to rewind the video and stop it here, some great deals, some free product. And then there's some reduced product. For $25, you can get $100 worth. And that also gives you an option for the gold unicorn ticket, which is like a golden ticket that puts you in to win this tote with the $175 value. And there's some more details there. You can also purchase $100 on product and get a $50 packet for free. With every $50 order, you get from Fun Stampers Journey a Bloom benefit, so you can get start getting some free products starting at a $50 order. And if you put in a $75 order with me, I will send you a free gift. So this is for the month of this video. So always, it's the month of the video, so I will send you something free, a product from me, and I will send that to you once your order is shipped to you from FSJ. And I want to thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and like so you can see my upcoming videos and get notified. And also I have a Facebook business page that you can look at. It's Facebook and it's Marcie's Fun Stamping Journey. And I hope you'll return and watch some more of my videos. And thank you so much.